Hello students, I hope you all are doing good. Welcome back to your channel, My Concepts Academy. Today's topic, electric potential and potential difference. So electric potential and potential difference are the fundamental concepts in understanding electricity. In our previous video, we explored the concepts of electric charge, electric current and circuits, as well as how they are interconnected, right? So with that prior knowledge in mind, let's dive into today's topic. Electrons or charges do not flow in a conducting wire on their own, much like how water does not flow in a horizontal tube without a driving force. We know that water flows from a high pressure region to a low pressure region. Factors such as gravity, friction influence the flow of water. For charges to flow in a conducting metallic wire, gravity plays no role. So then what causes negatively charged electrons to move through a wire? The electrons move only if there is a difference of electric pressure, called the potential difference, along the conductor. This difference of potential may be produced by a battery consisting of one or more electric cells. Let us understand this with an example of a circuit in a torch which is run by battery. Do you know how is the potential difference created by a battery or dry cell? Well, a dry cell is a common type of battery used in a torch. It basically converts stored chemical energy into electrical energy. So let's get a brief idea about what is a dry cell or a battery. In most basic terms, a battery or dry cell is made up of three components. An anode, negative terminal, for example zinc, a cathode, positive terminal, for example the graphite core, the electrolyte, the chemical ammonium chloride paste inside the battery. First, let us look at the circuit consisting of electrical components. When the battery is connected to a circuit and it is closed, the electrons flow from the anode or negative terminal to the cathode, the positive terminal, through the wire. But where does the anode get all these electrons from in the first place? It all comes down to the chemistry that's going on inside the cell. Now let us see what is going on inside the cell. Due to the chemical reaction within the cell, the electrolyte placed between the cathode, positive terminal, and anode, negative terminal, allows electrons to migrate towards the anode while the positively charged ions migrate towards the cathode. This creates an excess of negatively charged electrons at the anode and an imbalance of charge within the cell, which creates a potential difference between the two terminals of the cell, cathode and anode. When the battery is placed in a closed circuit, the excess electrons flow along the external wire from the anode negative terminal to the cathode positive terminal. Conventionally, we say that electric current is flowing from the positive terminal cathode of the battery to its negative terminal anode. So now did you understand how a potential difference is created by a battery or dry cell, which causes the negatively charged electrons to flow through the conducting wire? So this is how, due to the potential difference created by a battery, electric current flows in a circuit when it is closed. Note that when a cell is connected in a circuit, the potential difference sets the charge in motion and produces an electric current. In order to maintain the current in a given electric circuit, the cell has to expend its chemical energy stored in it. Now let's see the definition of potential difference. In everyday terms, potential refers to the ability or capacity to do something or to do work. In electricity, electric potential means the capacity to move electric charges at a particular point in an electric field. We define electric potential difference between 2 points in an electric circuit carrying some current as the work done to move a unit charge from one point to other. So what is the SI unit of electric potential difference? The SI unit of electric potential difference is volt, named after an Italian physicist Alessandro Volta. So potential difference V between 2 points is equals to work done W by charge Q. 1 volt is the potential difference between 2 points in a current carrying conductor when 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to the other. Therefore, 1 volt is equals to 1 joule divided by 1 coulomb. This means that if you have a potential difference of 1 volt and you move 1 coulomb of charge across that potential difference, 1 joule of work will be done. Potential difference is measured by an instrument called voltmeter. The voltmeter is always connected in parallel across the points between which the potential difference is to be measured. We have already learned in our last video that ammeter is the instrument which measures the electric current and it is connected in series, but here voltmeter, which measures the potential difference, is connected parallel across the point between which the potential difference is to be measured. Parallel connection ensures that the same voltage is applied across the voltmeter as the 2 points between which the potential difference is being measured. This way, the voltmeter can accurately measure the voltage between those 2 points. If a voltmeter were connected in series, like ammeter, it would alter the current flow in the circuit because of its high resistance, which could lead to incorrect measurements and affect the operation of the circuit. So with this, we are at the end of this topic. We'll come back with the next video in which we are going to discuss the numericals, questions and MCQs related to this topic, and we will also see the circuit diagrams given in NCERT. Till then, all the best children. Thank you.